Am I giving e-girl? With my moody, pouty lips. I'm loving these overdrawn lips. I've never done this before, or I've like kind of tried it before, but I never felt like I did it successfully. And like, I don't know if this is successful today, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of look like I've had lip filler. I'm gonna take this off because I'm sweating to death, but I just wanted to show it to you. Oh. Oh, wow. That did wonders for my hair. My my friend John, he's the straight friend that I've made reference to several times in my videos. He bought this for me because he knows that I love Gengar. So I just wanted to show it off in today's video. We'll just leave it here. Do you hear that? I don't know what the hell's going on upstairs, but it sounds like someone is speaking into a microphone. You know that, like, you hear that? Whatever, I don't know. I'm just gonna film the damn video, and if that's happening the whole time, so be it. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I'm going to be combining the Planet Spirit palette from Oden's Eye. This one here, this is in collaboration with Batty Bean. With, I know that this is a discontinued palette, but it goes beautifully with the Planet Spirit palette. This is the Merry Christmas palette, also from Oden's Eye. I just tried this one for the first time a couple days ago. It's absolutely stunning. I can't even take myself seriously with this lip. But I look at, even just in the pan, look at the shifts. Like, since I swatched the shimmers, you can see how beautiful they are just in the pan. This one I was not expecting. See how it looks more red now? It looks more like that on the eye, and that green is more of like the shift, but that was not at all what I was anticipating. I don't know. Anyway, it's not just about this palette. It's going to be about both. I'm not going to spend a ton of time showing me blending these shades and everything. I'll probably do like fast forward over that, because you don't need to see me blending. Like, you've all seen me blend. I'm not a pro. You're not going to learn anything from me. The point of this video though is just to inspire you to create looks. If you have, if you have this palette in your collection, I want to inspire you to pull it out and use it with other palettes in your collection. If you have this palette in your collection, oh god, I can't. If you have this palette in your collection, I want to inspire you to use this palette. And then if you have both palettes in your collection, I want to inspire you to, I can't grab anything right now. I want to inspire you to use both of them together, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Too often we see beauty influencers kind of treating palettes like they need to have everything, right? All in one palette. But like, who the hell needs everything all in one palette? Combine your palettes, guys. I know you have more than one palette in your collection. I know it. God knows it. Your mom knows. Your mom. Okay, before I get more unhinged and derail this even further, I'm going to be doing two different looks. Let's just get right into it. The first thing that I want to do, I'm going to use some reds. So I used this red the other day and it annihilated me. I didn't expect it to be so pigmented. So I'm going to use way less of it, because normally I'll just take a bunch of a shadow and just... This one nuked me, and I had to kind of fight with it to get it to, you know, not look like I had a giant red blotch all over my eye. So I am going to start with that one again, but we're just going to take it easy. We're just going to take it easy, you guys. Let's see. I'm probably going to just use, I think this might have been the brush that I used the other day. Look how it's like stained pink. I'm going to take this brush, and I'm going to take, so the name of this is Poinsettia. Why is it spelled poinsettia? I've never heard anybody call it a poinsettia. I'm just gonna tap it. I'm just gonna stay out here. Just gonna tap it on. Just kind of packing it into the crease, and then I'm gonna blend it up. But I wanna make sure that it doesn't get out of control. Okay, so we're gonna start here. I think that's beautiful so far. I think I did a pretty good job blending it out. I don't know if it looks perfect on camera. Usually it doesn't, honestly. Like, it looks really good in person, but I feel like when I look at it on camera, it's like, it could be better. The next thing that I'm gonna do though is I'm just gonna, still with this palette, I'm gonna deepen up a little bit with Hot Cocoa, which is, it's almost a brown, but it's definitely a red. It's like a burgundy that is almost a brown. So I took that just a little through the crease. I mostly put it out here, but then I just kind of dragged a little through the crease because I like to have depth in there because my eyes are very deep set and hooded. So sticking with the red theme, I think that's probably going to be it for what's in this palette. Although that pink is really, this one right here, Bless. Does it say Bless? That one called Bless. It's really pretty, but I think I want to jump into this palette. Let's see. Ooh, look at Sanctuary. I kind of want to do something with Sanctuary. Maybe I'll run that underneath. Or actually, maybe I will take it. No, I'm going to take it underneath. I'm going to take Sanctuary underneath my eye. And then I might even take this light pink here called Rescue and put it like here just a little bit. It's not going to be like the inner corner, but just like the inner part of the lid. Okay, so it's getting very intense. I actually took, so I ran Sanctuary across the bottom of my eye, and then I also took a little bit of Rescue and just put it in here, and then I put it up here. So now I'm going to do a shimmer on my lid, and I think I'm going to take Animalia from the Planet Spirit palette and put it all over the lid. Okay, so what do we think of that so far? I still have to do an inner corner highlight, but yeah, I think that's really beautiful. I think that the combination of those colors came together really nicely. It's definitely really dramatic, but that's not a bad thing, right? We like a little drama. I'm gonna take, ooh, I don't even know what I want to use for the inner corner. Like I could use Fauna from the Planet Spirit palette, which is down there. I took a swatch of it. That's kind of like, wow, that's gorgeous. Beautiful multi-chrome. Let me swatch on the back of my hand. It's a lot like the highlighter from Kaleidos. What's called Gifted. So that's gorgeous. I also really love this shade called Snowman in the Merry Christmas palette. This is also insane. I use this, like showing you the back of my finger. I used this in a look that I did the other day using just this palette, and I put it on my inner corner. Oh, that green. It's funny because it like shifts green and pink and blue. Like it's so, I don't think it will go with this look, but it's gorgeous. Do I want to use one of these? Or do I want to, let me swatch. I'm going to try Little Star and Bless. I'm sure that these are too dark, realistically, to be inner corner shades for me. But they're gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. I really would like to use Bless. Maybe I'll run a little bit of Bless on the lower lash line. What do you think? Gosh, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to use, so I'm going to take the multi-chrome from Planet Spirit. I'm going to take Fauna and I'm going to put it on the inner corner. And then I think I might try to take some of Bless from the Merry Christmas palette and put it on my lower lash line. What do we think of that? Okay, so that is Fauna on the inner corner and just a little bit of Bless on the lower lash line. I'm not even sure, oh my god, fallout. I'm not even sure you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's like very subtle in real life too. But I did run a little down there. So, I mean, this is super, super dramatic red look, but I like super dramatic red looks. I love red. I really do. So, I don't know. What do you think? I think that's look number 1, right? Like, I don't really need to do anything else. Do I? Look number 2, though. I'm thinking maybe greens, or maybe, oh, would it be wild to do like some greens and some orange? So let's see, because there's some greens and oranges in here too. Oh, really nice greens and oranges, like all of this. The orange down here, I think this shimmer is pretty orange. That's what's on the bottom down here. It's kind of hard to see, but let's try that. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's figure it out. Okay, so I'm still not 100% sure how I'm gonna do this, but like I just swatched a bunch of shades that I want to try to use. Look at me doing a terrible job of showing you, but like, I think I'm just gonna start doing it and we'll just see how it goes. This brush is already so stained. Like, look, I need to wash this, but I'm gonna take Christmas Tree from the Merry Christmas palette, and I'm just gonna start with that on the outer corner. Okay, so it is just a little bit messy right now, but that's okay. We're gonna blend it out. I think I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use the green matte from the Planet Spirit palette. So it's called Kingdom. Not giving you the middle finger, but it's that one there. I'm gonna just use the same brush, I think. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna use it basically to blend this out, but I have to be very careful. I don't wanna overdo it. Okay, so I actually kind of forgot that that was the shade that I had the most trouble with this palette. But I think that I got it to work. I tried several different, I don't know if you could tell from the time lapse, but I tried several different like angles and techniques to try to blend it out nicely. I think it's okay. I'm not gonna mess with it any more than that. But I think on the inner part of my eye, I'm gonna put some orange. I need a new brush though. This thing is not gonna work well with an orange. It'll just turn it brown. I'm gonna take the bright orange matte in, it's called Habitat in the Planet Spirit palette. I'm gonna use this little flat brush. I wanna work pretty small, so. Okay, I think that that looks pretty good so far. Trying to not, blend them together too much because I'll make it muddy. I don't know what's going on with my voice, so sorry about that. But next, ooh, do I want to do my under eye next? The reason I'm thinking that I want to do my under eye next is because I literally don't know what I want to do with like shimmers. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take a combination of let's see. I think I'm going to take a combination of Gingerbread, which is like this neutral shadow in the Christmas palette, and maybe a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take Gingerbread, actually. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just take Gingerbread and run it across the bottom of my lower lash line. You know what? That actually turned out to be surprisingly orange. It's not as bright as the one from the Planet Spirit palette, but it's definitely an orange. So that worked out pretty nicely. Let me decide though what I want to do for shimmers. The question though is, do I want to go in with this multi-chrome called Elf Wish? I might put, so this is like a very cool toned green. I might put that on the outer part of the lid. So the cool tone one is from this palette, the Planet Spirit. And then there's this is also very cool tone, but they're so similar actually. But this one is from the Merry Christmas palette, and it's a little bit more, just a tiny bit warmer. I don't even know, like maybe that's not even true. Maybe they're like exactly the same. I'm maybe hallucinating when I say that one is, oh, this one's definitely creamier though. The one from the Merry Christmas palette, it's definitely a creamier, thicker formula. Oh wow, that's interesting. You can probably see the difference. But so they're not the same formula, but they're basically the exact same color. Okay, so with that in mind, maybe I'll just throw down on the outer corner a little bit of New Year from the Merry Christmas palette. And then I really want to use a little bit of this. What's this called? All right. It's a beautiful bright orange. But I also really want to use the multi-chrome because that green and orange and whatever else shift going on is going to be really nice. Maybe I'll use this and then I'll tap this on the center of the lid. That could work. I'll try it on my hand. So this is the multi-chrome. Don't look at those. It's just a mess. This is the multi-chrome. I'm going to just tap. What effect does that have? Does it make the orange show through more? Maybe. Do you see that? That is legit stunning. I don't even need that other orange. That's just beautiful. I want to tap a little bit more on just with my finger, just to really amp it up a little in the center. Wow. But the way that that blends into the green shimmer out here, the two just marry up so beautifully. I'm going to take it up into my crease a tiny bit. I like that look. Oh man, that's really nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. There are so many other shadows that I want to use from these palettes, like so many other ones, but I think for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Majestic from the Planet Spirit palette, because it's a very light golden shade. I think that will make a nice inner corner. I think that that's legit gorgeous. That's so beautiful in the inner corner. So shiny. I love it. I'm so tempted to just like, because this overdrawn lip, I just want to be like, You know what? I can't help myself. I'm going to take, I hope this works. I'm going to take some of All Night and I'm just going to run it along the lower lash line. I hope that it works. I think that that worked. How exciting is that? Isn't that beautiful? I mean, again, it's on the lower lash line, so it's like when I put, what's it called? Bless. I can't remember the names of these shadows. It's like when I put Bless on the bottom on this side. Like, you can't really see it that well, but I mean, it's there. Gosh, I'm trying to show you and I just look like a psycho. Okay, folks, so sorry if this was a little bit wild. Switching between like filming a regular video and filming in the sped up time-lapse thing is very disorienting for me. But I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you feel inspired to play with palettes in your stash. If you have this one, I hope you pull it out. If you have this one, I hope you pull it out. If you have neither of them, I hope you pull out similar palettes to do, you know, something vaguely inspired by these looks. And if you have both of them, I hope that you pull them both out because they go gorgeously together. You might not think so, just like looking at the packaging and looking at the color story, but if you look closely at what you've got going on, I mean, and like there were other things that I could have done too. There were other ways that I could combine. Look at that shift. You see that like lighter green that's happening? Look at my eye twitching. Oh my god, so beautiful. Honestly, I think I'm liking this side even more with the green and the orange than I am like the red pink monochromatic look, even though normally I'm like, ooh, red pink monochromatic, so beautiful. Isn't that cool though that I could get like this red pink monochromatic thing going on, but I also had this completely different. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I don't know. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you were inspired. I hope that you had fun with me watching me do this. And if you're new, please like and subscribe. I do post every Sunday and every Wednesday. I've only missed one Sunday so far. Started this channel in October. Still pissed about that. But yeah, I will be seeing you again. This is going up on Wednesday. I'll be seeing you again on Sunday. I hope that you have a great week and pow pow. See you soon. Peace.